Alright, we've only got a few minutes to break in to see the Resident Evil premiere, and time is running out. I don't know what to do. Hey guys, it's John.
Alex?
Michael?
We brought our friend Destroying Stuff Staples with us to go see Resident Evil 6?
It's called The Final Chapter. I know the 7th video game came
The
out
many
recently.
chapter.
Yeah, there's too many.
Well, thank the living God it was the final chapter, because let me tell you.
For the ratings, 4.
4.
3.5.
It was bad.
Yes, it was.
I
On
mean-
many different levels.
Definitely not worth watching.
The story was nonsensical in that the major plot points and devices made no sense whatsoever.
Definitely a little harder to follow than the rest of them.
Very true.
Now, granted, Alex and I go into this having not seen a single one of the previous films.
Yeah.
Watched every single one of them.
He's watched every single one of them, so he's going to have to make up for our lack of
Knowledge. I should
using
say.
your headlights is a good idea. So he's making up for our lack of knowledge about the series.
So before we get into telling you just quite how bad this movie is, I think it might be a good idea to say what we think it actually did well, because that's a much shorter conversation. We can.
That's
The
gonna be a little
visuals
bit
weren't
harder.
bad. I mean, as far as the effects,
Yeah.
they weren't bad.
Yeah,
the
the
monsters look good.
Yeah, the visual style, like the styling of the movie itself, it looked pretty good for what it was supposed to be. Sure, it wasn't as vibrant as other AAA action titles, but
Right.
it's an apocalyptic movie. It shouldn't have been. I thought they got that really well. Another thing I actually think they did pretty well is I think they got the combat right for what they
The
were
combat
trying
was
to
good.
do.
I agree.
The fights were really pretty cool.
Not gonna lie, the end. Oh, by the way, guys, from here on in, we're giving just a blanket spoiler warning. If you do not want spoilers,
That
leave, go watch the movie, and come back when you don't mind it.
although you would probably be better suited not watching the movie,
Right.
Because
Yeah,
it
true.
wasn't really worth
True.
it.
It was
it's
bad.
not worth the time and money for
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah, no, do not waste your hard-earned dollars on that movie. The other day, we saw Xander Cage together as a group, and Triple X, Return of Xander Cage, a movie we already knew was going to be bad,
Oh yeah.
was infinitely better than this.
Very accurate. Very
Like-
accurate.
Orders of magnitude better.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, some other things that I felt they got right.
Mhm.
I think they made the I actually didn't mind the dialogue. It got cheesy at a few moments, but I actually thought the dialogue was pretty good.
Yeah,
Most
it
parts, it was
never
pretty good.
detracted from the quality of the movie.
You know, the lines never got too stale.
Too cheesy.
Yeah, they never stooped to that just outright cheese.
Yeah, that's true, and I also felt like generally all the characters were pretty well acted and pretty consistent. Alice was the same Alice.
At the
As
end
the
as the
first
beginning.
Yeah, I mean, as she has been since the first one, to
As
what I remember of
day
the
one.
first one. They finally explained Umbrella's motives for destroying the world.
And that's
is
where we
nice.
get into the bad section of it, because that
Yeah.
was the cheesiest, most contrived
Yeah.
reason. It's just another corporation wants to destroy the world to come back from the ashes. Yeah, so that's really where you start getting into the bad. The plot made 0 sense.
No.
And I'm not talking CENTS, I'm talking SENSE, sense. I hope it made 0 sense, though.
It was
Don't
definitely-
spend your cents on it.
It's definitely hard to follow the plot to that one.
Because the main plot device in this movie is they're looking for a vial of an antivirus to cure the zombie plague.
Where have I
whatever,
seen that before?
In
Every zombie apocalypse movie ever.
True. Except the problem is this. They expect that one vial to cure the entire world. That's not how anything works. Alright?
That's not how vials work.
No, that's not.
Not even close.
Literally, I would honestly probably rate this movie a solid 1 point higher. If they had just said, oh yeah, we've got some hidden underground smokestacks or something that you need to press a button and activate and puff out
some smoke,
you know,
that'll hit the whole world.
You know, these large plumes of antivirus gas.
Have to break a vial.
Yeah.
And of
It just
course, it's
shatters.
not as simple as just breaking the vial and the already dead guy comes back.
No. Because also, not only that, so you have Alice and she just drops.
Can't stump the Trump.
He's unstoppable. Alice just takes the vial and she drops it, and that succeeds in breaking the vial at the end of the movie. However, not 15 minutes earlier, Alice blew up a grenade in Dr. Isaac's left pocket.
I saw that too.
And then
did it
she
break the vial?
pulled the intact glass vial out of his right pocket. What the hell?
That's bad.
That's not how pressure waves work. None of that was accurate to any form of
And
reality.
can I just say for a moment, there were a lot of appendages getting cut off in this movie, and
Yeah,
no one had a
definitely.
strong enough reaction to that.
Well, no. To me, one of the funniest things that happened in this movie, in a movie that wasn't supposed to be funny, is in the beginning, Alice descends into like this basement type area, and she's walking around. She's like, "Hello, is anyone alive down here?" I'm sitting there watching this movie. I'm like, "You're not even alive. You have not made a single emotion since this movie started half an hour ago." And to be fair, I do understand Alice's character is very stoic, jaded. Don't give a, just
No F's given.
unable to care at this point. I do understand that. However, everyone else, like the random survivors that they meet along the way, nothing.
Nothing.
And the thing is, this would have been such an easy movie to do with emotions, because generally these are pretty easy emotions for the director to say, okay, this is how you should be feeling at this moment. Be afraid here, cry here because your buddy just,
It's not like they cared. They just,
They just moved
oops.
on.
Oh, okay, he's dead. Sucked into a wind turbine. Guess they.
Yep.
Guess
Guess
she'll
they
never
just.
be seen again.
Guess that puddle of goo on the other side is what used to be our friend. Bye.
Yeah.
I mean, they just pieced out.
They just kept on walking.
Yeah, so
I
it's
mean,
bad.
it was bad.
All in all, if you have money,
Spend it on something else.
exactly. First of all, if you have money, you should probably wait until better movies come out. Wait for Logan. Wait for
Logan.
Lego Batman.
Yeah, Logan.
Lego
Yes.
Batman.
Lego Batman's
will
gonna be
so
fun.
much fun. Even if it's dumb, it will still be fun. And I don't really even believe it will be dumb because the first Lego movie was excellent. But if you really want to see a movie in January, go see Passengers. Go see Arrival. Hell, see Rogue One again. Or go see XXX, The Return of Xander Cage. Because all of those movies will give you a better time for your money than
Resident Evil Chapter 1.
Honestly,
at the
Maybe.
very least, you could turn it into a drinking game.
yes, you totally
You
could.
could definitely
And
do that.
maybe by the end, you could watch Resident Evil, the final chapter,
you got
and actually
yourself-
enjoy yourself.
If you took a shot every time they missed a shot firing at a monster,
You'd be dead.
this is our very over-exaggerated review.
Exactly.
I don't think
Thank-
it's that over exaggerated.
To be fair,
It's mildly exaggerated.
it's our mildly exaggerated review because we like exaggerating things.
Only mildly.
Only mildly. Anyway, this has been Destroying Stuff Staples. Check out his channel. He's a lot of fun. He shoots things and blows things up.
I've
And
never seen this
attaches-
man before in my entire life.
Lies. You went to a movie with him last week.
I've never seen this man before in my entire
You're a
life.
bad liar.
Wow, this is getting interesting. Last week he had me hook some electrodes up to my actual butt on
And
his
drawing.
channel. I've been John,
I've been Alex.
and we have been Stereo Input. Thank you.